The vast white ice surface of Antarctica stretched for over 3 million square kilometers, empty, desolate, and almost completely silent. But appearance can be deceiving. On the coast of this expanse, just a few meters beneath the ice, lies a multicolored constellation of life. This remarkably diverse realm is home to over 8,000 species of sea denizens who rely on the arsenal of otherworldly trade to survive. So how do these species not only live but thrive in conditions most animals would be able to bear? Arctic waters are some of the most consistently fresh in the world, hovering below 0 degrees Celsius for a large portion of the year. This means burning energy too quickly can be deadly, so surviving in this ecosystem looks slow and steady. Freezing temperatures persist even in the summer, but this season brings a rare gift, sunlight. For a brief period, it's abundant, shining through the ice for 24 hours a day. This infusion of energy drives intense coastal phytoplankton blooms, transforming the waters into a thick green soup. Marine life, both large and small, take advantage of this bounty, including the giant Antarctic icepod, cousin of the humble pillbugs. These crustaceans can reach up to 11 centimeters long, and they never miss the opportunity for a meal. The scavengers eat a wide variety of prey, including other giant icepods, and by slowing the metabolism, they can make this food last. With one study showing specimens surviving for 50 days without eating. Since this adaptation involves careful conservation of energy, giant icepods spend most of their time stationary or inching across the seafloor. Meanwhile, the tiny arthropod relatives celebrate the summer by releasing offspring alongside the algal explosion, ensuring the young have an abundance of food, and sea cucumbers carpeting the seafloor, hoover up the dense plankton, with outstretched tentacles producing nutrient-rich feces that nourishes nearby life. But this big summer blowout doesn't last long. The first signs of autumn arrive in the fine needles of pretzel ice. These slowly coagulating crystals form a skin across the surface, then mix with the falling snow before freezing into a thin crust of ice. The water gets darker and colder, and in this quickly dimming world, a set of long, spiky rims sidle into view. With up to 6 pairs of legs, these giant sea spiders aren't anacondas, but rather the related class of marine arthropods unique to the seafloor. In addition to hiding some of these animal organs, its legs are covered in tiny holes, which grow more numerous as spider ages. These holes will likely help absorb the dissolved oxygen that saturated these freezing southern waters. Since the oxygen fuel grows, many local species have evolved to take advantage of this abundance. Many local species have evolved to take advantage of this abundance, and may be one of the reasons that gigantism is so common in this region. Individual sea spiders, for instance, can grow to the size of dinner plates, but soon these underwater giants will be moving slower than ever. As winter settles in, the seafloor becomes even colder. Water falls to negative 1.8 degrees Celsius. On the surface, the thin icy crust thickens into a layer called neelers, and young sea ice starts forming ridges that poke at the sun. The ocean begins to mirror the still landscape above it. Arctic sea cucumbers and urchins go into dormancy for months, and the metabolic rates fall to the slowest on Earth. Arctic limpets continue feeding, but at such a gradual pace, they're largely still surviving on energy reserved from the summer. The tiny crustaceans survive off the trace of algae growing on the home's icy ceilings, raising their young in these expansive winter nurseries. But this seemingly endless winter won't last forever. As spring comes, life slowly begins to trickle back down through the ice, and week by week, bit by bit, this underwater world will be waking up to bring its delicate slow motion dance once again.